Hi, how are you?
You ready for this?
Maybe.
Well, I'm doing good. Are you feeling pretty good, buddy?
Yeah, very good. I had a long vacation
Yeah, really a long vacation.
for months,
Yeah, 1 month, not bad.
but I did nothing while vacation.
You did nothing? Absolutely nothing?
Yeah, I went to hot spring.
Well, that's something.
In Hakone Station.
That's cool. And is that it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you did on your vacation?
Yeah.
You went to the hot springs.
Yeah, now I'm playing the game named 12th.
Yeah.
But I never tell what means the number.
But so yeah, you're playing a game with 12 in it.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna guess what game you're playing. You and about 2 million other Japanese people are playing about right now.
Really? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that 12.
That one.
Oh, now I got it. I'm sorry.
You got it? Yeah, well, Final Fantasy 12. And, I found out just today that you have already clocked in 40 hours.
Yeah.
Really? 40 hours?
The game only
It's
came out like a
secret
few
for
days ago.
It's secret for my boss.
For your boss. That's me.
Yeah.
That's Ken.
I'm your boss.
Well, he now knows that you've already clocked 40 hours in about 3 days. And so you've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. Ken, are you playing 12?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Do you have plans to play it?
Oh, someday. Yeah, sure. No plan for right now, but yeah, someday, yeah.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for the timing.
Right, like when your kids go to college or something?
No, not that far. But right now, we are pretty busy for making some stuff for the E3.
Right,
so when we finish the E3 and we're gonna...
Wait, are you saying that we're going to put out new stuff at E3?
No.
You're not saying anything like that.
I'm not saying nothing.
Okay. Just checking. Well, I hope you find time to play 12. I'm enjoying it. And I hope a lot of people in the States are enjoying Metal Gear Acid 2.
Yeah.
Which you've put a lot of work and effort into.
I hope you're enjoying that.
Yeah. It's much more streamlined and the review score has been really good. 1UP gave it a 9.0 out of 10.
I thank them very much.
Yeah, they had a really nice review.
Yeah.
So one thing I was kind of surprised about was that in the reviews, a lot of reviewers haven't pointed out that the loading times of Metal Gear Acid 2 are extremely short.
Yeah. This is one of our many efforts to develop. It starts spinning disk before loading, before fading out.
Oh, I see. So what you guys did is you had a system where the game would start spinning the UMD disk before the loading screen, so it kind of get ready for the next stage or the next area, and that cut down on loading times.
It's important for me, for us, about loading time, especially on portable game machine.
Well,
that's a good point.
Yeah, and why aren't other game developers like worrying about the loading times? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and it really is important. Well, there's not just one. I mean, there's so many. And Shinta and I were talking a little bit earlier, and he says, "What do Americans not care about long loading times on PSP or?" Because there's for a lot of U.S. games, U.S. developed games, there's some really long loading times.
Yeah,
and he was wondering. He says, "Do people even care if this is short? Our load times are short. Do people care?" Or
basically, Japanese people, Japanese game, the studio care the loading time a lot because normally the Japanese video game title, the loading time is very, very short because we don't like loading time, waiting and waiting for like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. That sounds like waiting for a long line to buy something.
Right.
Yeah, but on the other hand, the Japanese people make the long line.
Yeah, on the other hand, Japanese love waiting in line.
So, anyway, so the Japanese game company care about loading time and the frame rate too.
All right.
Yeah, and normally they want to make like 60 frames per second. But it seems like American American game company. I'm not saying like don't care, but they.
It's not high priority.
Yeah, high priority for like making 60 frames per second.
You're right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be honest, I didn't notice the short loading times until Shinta brought it up. And then I started thinking, I was like, yeah, when I played Acid 2, I don't remember any loading screens because there aren't any. It's just, there's no need for a loading screen because it's so short.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. All right, let's go to the next question. Well, it's actually not so much of a question, but something that we want to explain is that the instruction manual in the US version of Acid 2 is a little bit thinner than normal because we're fitting in those solid eye goggles.
Yeah, just exactly, yeah.
Yeah, just perfectly fit and just barely. So what we've done is we've really created an expansive homepage for Acid 2.
You can read about the details of MJ2. Please enjoy it.
Right. And it's not just a big text dump, but it's very... They have like a lot of graphics, and there's some video that goes along with it, some tutorial videos. It's very cool.
Yeah, I think so. It's one point that's important. Mr. Okamura
the
make
producer.
effort for that.
Yeah, he worked with the web team to make a really cool homepage. So be sure to check it out on the. You can link to it from the Kojima Productions homepage. So one other thing I want to talk about was something related to the game. Was the story.
Yeah.
The story is brand new this time, and it features some two very cool characters.
Do you like them?
You know what characters I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We have Dalton and BB.
Yeah, stupid characters.
Yeah, very stupid characters, but cool.
Yeah.
And really enjoyable and very kind of they give the game a very fresh feeling.
Yeah. And you worked with us about translation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when we first got the translated text, I mean, it wasn't a bad translation.
Yeah, I ask you to be more stupid.
Right. You're like, these characters seem too smart.
Yeah.
So, make them dumb, and have them make mistakes and things like that. So, went over the script one more time, and because in the Japanese version, they say a lot of stupid things, don't they?
Yeah.
So we did the same for the U.S. version. But on the other hand, Dalton, he's not a stupid person. He's an FBI agent.
Yeah.
Right?
I think he's not stupid guy.
Right.
But he speak so stupid.
Yeah, he makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's kind of a funny character. And then we have BB.
Yeah.
Who's kind of like a hacker extraordinaire.
Yeah. He's myself.
Is that BB's you?
Yeah.
But Shinta, BB's like 10 years old.
I'm stupid.
No. What are you talking about? First of all, you're a smart guy, and you're not 10 years old like BB.
Yeah. BB is me when I was 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Dalton is me myself when 30 years old.
30 years like in present day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too hard on yourself.
And about the doctor.
Takayama?
Yeah, Miss Takayama.
Let's not talk about Takayama.
Yeah, his name is Michiko Takayama.
What?
Oh
no.
Can I tell about the story?
Yeah, I guess so. People are gonna be very angry.
Michiko is the name my girlfriend's mother's name. She's now 60 years old.
That's a true story, right?
Yeah.
People are gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Takayama's a
I
really
want to see their appointed face.
well, because she's a really cute character,
Yeah.
and now you reveal that she's actually kind of modeled after a 60-year-old woman.
I didn't tell the story to character designer, but
That's probably a good thing.
I think they are similar.
Wait, she resembles
Yeah.
your girlfriend's mother? The looks too?
Yeah, I think so.
That's incredible.
it's secret for my boss.
I am your boss.
Yeah.
Not me. Maybe.
No.
The big boss.
Yeah, he was talking about big boss, right?
Oh, I love that story. I'm so glad that you told everybody. Well, you ready
I'm so
to?
sorry.
Well, you ready to move on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, how do we top that? That's the best part. But there's one more feature that we want to talk about, and that is for owners of Metal Gear Acid 1, there's an added advantage to owning Acid 2. And what is that exactly?
Yeah. I see. Yeah. In the game of MG2, you can import only one card from MGA's save data.
Right. So do you have a recommendation for what card to import?
Yeah. I recommend Jonathan Ingram, you know?
Yeah, Jonathan Ingram.
Yeah, it reduces the costs for 20 points.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good card.
Yeah. And I was a staff of the team, Police Note.
Yeah, Police Notes. Right.
Yeah, it's released in Japan only. But it was my first job as a staff at Konami
Okay.
with Mr. Kojima.
And you worked on the PlayStation game?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's so cool game.
Yeah, it is a very cool game.
Yeah.
And what about Metal Gear Ray or Fortune? Those cards. Do you recommend?
Yeah, Fortune. Fortune is a very cool card because it's difficult to get. It's so rare card.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think you're right. It's one of the most rare cards in MGA2.
Yeah.
So there's a big advantage for bringing it from your old save data if
Yeah.
you have the card. So that's some good tips there, buddy. Thank you. Next up, and one of the last things I want to talk to you about was the Solid Eye goggles
Yeah.
that come packaged with the game. It's included in that UMD case.
Yeah. You can understand about 3D. It's not the mean we use the polygons.
Oh, like just on the regular screen.
Yeah, it means what we use real 3D.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it actually looks like a 3D image.
Yeah. I know you're very surprised at PTO.
Yeah.
January.
Right. Yeah,
January.
we had that Gamers Day event.
Yeah.
And I'm always surprised when I see that popping out of the PSP with the goggles attached and seeing all those images in 3D. And like you're telling me, people have an old kind of like a retro view of 3D glasses sometimes. They think it's red and blue glasses.
But you can see the full color videos.
Right. Yeah, they're really high tech and full color. So none of those retro Back to the Future style, red and blue.
I recommend the trailer of MGS4.
That's right.
Yeah, it's most cool.
It's the most cool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the most cool. I kind of prefer another video to watch in 3D.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me.
It involves some squirt guns
With
a few chicks and some babes and a water gun.
Yeah.
And
I remember when I directed.
well, maybe for the next game, invite me to the photo shoot. I'm all over it.
Yeah. The first time I saw that video, 3D movie, that was really, fun, and that was really cool. It's real 3D, and hot chicks, and
hot
babes,
chicks,
and wet t-shirts contest. This looks so cool.
It does. Well, let's wrap this up. Shinta, do you have a final message for our listeners on this very big week for you?
Yeah. It's released yesterday. I guess you will enjoy that very much. 3D goggles, the new story, world, new characters, and the new systems. If you love MGS series, but please try it. Maybe you like it.
Yeah, I think people will like it.
Yeah.
If they give it a shot.
And please tell us the impressions about MG Ed too.
Right. Yeah, just send in your comments to our site, and you know, if you have some questions, we'll bring Shinta back on. Yeah. So thanks again. Thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
And I want to talk about one more thing. And this is something you don't know about.
Oh, really?
I always like to bring a little surprise to the show.
Sure.
I was surfing the internet today. I was on the internets and saw an article on nextgen.biz. It's a kind of a booming website.
Okay.
And they're going to be the kind of like the main hub for E3 in terms of like E3 news.
Yeah.
Like the official source.
Yeah.
And they have an article up there called the top 100 developers. Top 100 game developers, and I was kind of looking through the list, and they've got Shigeru Miyamoto, Hideo Kojima. They've got game designers from around the world, Warren Spector, David Jaffe, you name them. But I was surprised, go down to about page 5 maybe. And who's on the list of top 100 game developers?
Shinta Nojiri.
That's right. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you very much. I am very surprised.
Yeah, that was really cool
to hear that.
And they said watch out for this guy because he's going places.
Oh yeah.
So that's really cool. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So yeah,
it's cool.
And
my name was on it.
Well, I think you were 100. You were 101.
Okay.
You barely missed it.
Yeah,
Thank
I think
you.
so.
Yeah.
After 4 hits, I think you'll be on there.
Okay. Well, I will try my best.
All right. So, coming Monday or late Sunday night, if you want to stay up around midnight on Sunday night, is MGS4 Passport number 2, where we are on day number 2 of the research trip, and Ken and I just kind of sit back and just kind of talk about what we've been doing up until then on the show. So please check it out, and we'll be back next Friday with another report, session number 10. All right, well, see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.